Alright. So, luckily you're still alive. So let's do that. Alright. Oh, a fearsome warrior. Alright, so I have that shit. Why is this still here? Okay. I need to work on some workboats. So after this is done, I need to do a worker, of course, to go down here. I should have had a worker ready to go down with that settler, but you know, I was really far behind with everything. So I'll need to do a worker, and then I'll do another archer, and then I'll do a settler. That's what I think I'll do. And I also need to become allies with Geneva, because the thing is, if you like build a road from your cities to your if you build a road through a city-state, it only counts as a connection if they're an ally. Actually, it might work if they're a friend. I don't remember. Oh, I don't have trapping yet. Shit. All right, you know what? Let's do trapping first. It really doesn't matter that I enter the medieval era. I don't think you get anything immediately for getting that. The Renaissance is important. Hopefully I get to the Renaissance first. If I don't, then I'm really fucking up royally hard. Oh, great. He spawned a douchebag. Alright, well, douchebag, you can go there. He'll move up. And I'll do that. You know, scouts never really work as fighters, but you can get away with it a little bit early on. It really does stink, though, that you don't really get any upgrades to the scouts. Like, in Civ 6, like, I figured there would be because they were like, oh, we're making the new recon class of a unit. And it was like, oh, cool, so what kind of fancy scout upgrades can we expect to see? And really, the only thing you get is, actually, I don't remember what it's called, but the upgrade to the scout is just some, like, oh, I think it's called the Ranger. It's just a scout that works in a later era. But that's it. It's just the one unit. So I don't know why they would even be like, hey, we got a whole new class of units, because they really don't. It's just one fucking piece of bullshit. So let's do this worker. Fuck. Okay. Worker, workboat, archer. Like, oh my god, there's so many things I need to do, because my spawn wasn't as great as it could be. Alright, and one of the things I'm going to do, because I have... Well, I guess actually I don't have plenty, because you can only work 3 tiles away. And I was actually thinking about replacing this forest with a farm, because it's next to a river, so to get a better bonus. But you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to do that, after all. Oh, great! A fucking horse spawned out of the camp! That's just what I needed. Yeah, those horses can fuck you up real bad. Alright. Well, let's just work on a bowman right now, then. And then work on that. Oh, yes, let's do that. And now, I should be able to start trading with the Ottomans, or anyone, really. And then sort of cement a friendship. That way they don't attack me, although they could still technically do that. But I don't think he's one of the backstabbing types in this game, unless you start to piss him off. Alright, you can be designated watchdog. I know it was the one down here, but now you have inherited the position, because you are my Kanye. Alright. Oh, hello, that place. Statue of Zeus built far away. You know, probably Rome. My relationship with Geneva... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being friends with them since existence. You just fucking met them, I bet. That's also another one of the weird things about this game. Is... Let's say you're friends with someone, and you stay friends with them all game. If someone else finally meets them, and they're like, oh, I see you have become friends with such and such. Even though you were already... It's as if they were friends first or whatever, which always annoyed the shit out of me.
3 things are necessary.
Yes, 3 things are necessary, and that is, 1, I take back Constantinople from the dirty Turks, and then, 2, I don't even know. I haven't thought of my to-do list yet.
Hoşunuza gider mi?
What do I think of this offer? It's pretty fucking good. Alright. I'll take your 5 gold, bitch. And then I'll shove it up your ass when I kill you. Alright. So now, I would love to go for this oracle, but no can do. I don't think so, Tim. Let's just shit out the worker, and then I'll shit out the settler. Alright, build a lumber mill there. I also need to do trade routes pretty soon to, you know, that's the best way, really, to get your empire really big, is just Just trade food with yourself. That's how I do it. Back in the day, though, I used to trade with all the city-states. I would avoid all trade routes with civs, and then I would trade with city-states for all the gold. But I'd rather have food, so there's that. And I also don't really I don't need to worry about gold when I build banks and shit, so sometimes I do, but it's always early game. The hardest part of this game is always the beginning, and I'm actually really far behind. I should have 3 cities working on my 4th right about now. Alright. And, you know, this guy's in a... I don't like this guy's position. I mean, luckily he has open terrain right here, though, so all my ranged units would be able to attack it from being in any one of these tiles here. Unfortunately, I can't really utilize this side because this city's here. And hopefully he doesn't settle one right here, because that would really throw a wrench in my machine. I might have to go this way. I don't know. That's kind of a long journey to kill someone now. You have bullied Sidon? Why would you do that? Wow, you do not put their needs above mine, I hope. I don't even know where Sidon... Fuck it, I don't care. I really don't care. Oh, wait, Sidon's right here. Yeah, I don't need to worry about them. I'm not concerned with their friendship points right now. They want you to denounce Carthage. I was supposed to lose 20 points with them. I guess it doesn't go negative. That's fine. Whoa. What do you have a fucking settler nearby? I hope not. Because that would be really gay if you did. Alright. Farm. Yes! Yes! Oh, shit! What is this crap? Shit! Okay, this bitch has 3 warriors over here. They must have... They have to have a settler nearby. They just do. It's my scout. Okay, Mr. Scout, you don't need to be there. This really blows my horn. I'll tell you what. Alright, yeah, it's fine if they took that, though, because I can just get it back. It's no biggie, really. Just what exact... I really don't like Spain right now if they're putting a city here. I really, really don't. Because I really don't want my city to be more separated from other cities. Okay. Actually, yeah, you'll be right there. Alright, hopefully this horse doesn't fuck my day up, fam. Okay, 4 turns for that. That's good. So what do they do? Are they going after this barbarian camp? Maybe, but there's not a quest for it unless another city-state did it, but I can't imagine a city-state near here would ever send you over here. Like, that's just way too far. Alright. You know what? I guess... Well, the settlers kind of in the way. Alright, whatever. Now he's not in the way. What are they doing? Why are they fortified right there? That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen an AI just do that. Cool. Yeah, return that shit. I always want the friendship points with that. Oh, they want a trade route, too. Alright, so my first trade route will have to be with them, then. Pyramids. Yeah, I guess I could work on the pyramids now. Although, I kind of could be working on other things. Fuck it, we're doing it. Alright. Well, I guess we're attacking this guy first. It doesn't recommend it. Why doesn't it recommend down here anymore? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Well, actually, probably because these guys are nearby. Fuck, maybe, I guess I should settle that. Fuck it. I really should. I guess I need to. Damn it, I don't know! Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll make the new settler after the pyramids are done then. How about that? Okay. Do that. Send this guy down here. Sure, where are you at? Are you in fucking a... Where are you in a... Where are you? I can't scroll over there. It's not letting me. Ooh, I guess that's a... Oh, this is going to be a tricky one. Because being by a river's really nice, because, you know, the hydro plant later on in the game, which gives you production for every tile next to a river. But right here is actually a really good spot, too, because, you know, I'll get the bonus production, and I'll be closer to both dies, but I think I'm just going to have to settle for this. Although, I don't know why it would tell me right here, because it's a physical impossibility for me to settle right there. Because there's not enough space. This city-state tile's right there. This is kind of also a tricky spot because you can work 3 tiles away, so there's obviously some overlap here, and you usually don't want too much of that. Hey, why isn't this a floodplain? It's by the river. Shouldn't that be a floodplain? I guess I don't know how it works. You know what? Fine, I've never looked it up in here. flood. Let's see if that brings... There it goes. Floodplains are low-lying areas adjacent to rivers. Okay, every year the river floods, providing natural irrigation and rich nutrients to the land, making floodplains incredibly fertile and most productive farmland in the world. Ancient Egypt owed most of its wealth and power to the annual flood of the mighty Nile River. So that doesn't tell me anything about what floodplains, like where they show up, but okay. Also, a quick tip quickie, if you have like if there's a barbarian camp, and, oh hey, a ruin right there. If there's a guy in the camp, not like a worker, but I mean like an actual fighting unit, and then there's someone standing outside of it, if you can kill the unit in the camp fast enough, the guy adjacent to the camp will always go back in my experience. So that's a good quick tip quickie for you. All right. So yeah, I guess just going to settle right here then. Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe I can use a citadel to take some of their land, although I don't think I'll do that. Okay, well, you make the shrine. I always have them doing the shrine first. Alright, and this city will be named Middle Creek, because it's the river one. Alright, take that. Oh yeah, that was mine. I was like wondering which city-state does this one belong to? But it's mine. Although I guess you could say, ancient Greece was many city-states. Like, I used to think, like, because, I mean, I like history, but I don't really go out of my way to read all about it, so to say. So I just assumed ancient Greece was, like, its own country. You know, like, Greece is a country now. Many countries are countries, huh? Go figure. But yeah, they were just really a bunch of city-states on the same peninsula, and the only relation they had with each other is that they were close and friendly. And Alexander, Alexander, he was from Mycenae or something, right? Macedonian. Alright, the pyramids are done. Alright, so what I need to do, oh, this guy can go there, but I need to start those roads too. So, oh yeah, it's really late. I should have my 4th city, and it should be thriving already. Oh, Chichen Itza, I always go for that one too. Yeah, this is all sorts of fucked. I really fucked up this match. So this guy can sit on this hill for visibility, and he's gonna sit there all game. At least for now he will. Why did you stop coming over here? This asshole probably stood on his tile where I sent him to. Hey, hello, Murat.
Oh, μονοποιούν θαύμα. Ποιον όνομα υπημισέ ο καλός ξένος? Είμαι η Θεοδόρα, η φίλη του Βυζαντίου.
Yes, I will make Constantinople great again along with Cronia. Alright, I give you my word, Theodora. Couldn't remember her name for a second. Oh, hello, camp. Yeah, I guess I gotta take care of that. Alright, put you on hold. Alright, you can make that mine. How about that? Aha! Who fucking called it? I said there might be whales in the cloud. Alright. That's great. Yeah, I want the city there now. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I think I will put the city right here. Wow, Hey, Geneva, stop fucking taking the resources, you prick. I mean, I already have sugar, but it's nice to have the spare for trading, you know? Alright, so I got my 2nd profit. Now I can enhance this. So do I still have... Yes, I still have the production there. That'll be great. And then I always get... Well, I guess I don't always get it because someone got the printing press one. That son of a bitch. That really crunches my cornflakes, I'll tell you what. I guess I'll get the further away one, although I don't really care. You know, one of the things I was hoping with Civ 6 is that they would make the religions more in-depth, but they didn't. They're still just kind of boring and lackluster. Oh hey, the great lighthouse of Alexandria, Egypt under Greece control was built somewhere.
Education is the best provision for old age.
Yep, and I should work on those universities right away, but I'm probably not going to. Alright, so acoustics immediately, because the first person to get into the Renaissance, that means everyone gets spies. Or at least I get spies. I don't remember if everyone else gets spies. Alright, okay, I guess I'll get the camp first, because I don't want an asshole. Sometimes they'll just keep spawning from camps every turn. It's a nightmare. Shit, in Civ 6, They have, like, even more, like, Civ 6 has, like, raging barbarians by default, and there's no off switch for that. They're just always on, all the time. Alright, grab that. Advanced, oh boy, a crossbow. Why am I negative happy? Was I not paying attention to that? I guess I wasn't. That fucking sucks. That's just real great. That's real great. Oh! I didn't even improve the dies. I completely forgot about that shit. Wow, I'm terrible at this game. Alright, let's do a trade route. Oh wait, I already did a trade route. How did I forget I was doing a trade route? Alright, so they wanted a trade route, so they can get that. But anyway, Civ 6, the reason I'm not doing Civ 6, because I like this game more. Alright, let's, do that. I don't even know if I will do any Civ 6 videos. Like, Civ 6, I think is alright on its own. But I think it's a huge downgrade. They took out too many features. Like, there's no World Congress, there's no diplomacy victory anymore. City-states are more annoying to deal with. Instead of just having an influence thing, there's like an influence point thing at the top. So it's sort of like faith, culture, or whatever. You gain it every turn, and at the end, you get an extra envoy, and you can send it to a city-state. And you're competing with all the others. So it's really hard to keep a hold of a city-state. And so at most, I'm usually stuck with 2 city-states the whole game and nothing else, because it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. And the city-states only give 1 quest at a time. I don't know why. There's also you also don't have production queues anymore, so if you wanted to show queue, add queue, you can't do that. Just, really obnoxious. And another one is with trade routes. Like, if you send a trade route, and then it completes, and you have to reassign it again. It doesn't, like, there's no indication to tell you which trade route was your previous. So it's much harder to just send the same trade route. Because, you know, late game, when you have a lot of trade routes, you're just like, oh, great. So which one did I have them to again? Although I have a mod that lets me repeat trade routes, and it has some UI interface thingy-mabobs. Alright, so let's tell Settler Man to go... Why would I put him right there? No, I want this one on the hill. Oh, shit. No. I need to put my city growth on hold. Actually, I'm probably... Yeah, this is terrible. I'm doing awful. I should have restarted when I had the chance. Alright, let's build the Colosseum. Okay. You can build that. Okay. And I will send you to... Oh, I guess I can only send you to Middle Creek. I guess I'll do that. Oh, wait. I want to send him to the capital. Alright, get out of here. Middle Creek. Put him in there. Ooh, I'm at 8 happiness. What the fuck did I... Oh, Vancouver loves me. Oh, okay, Vancouver. Yeah, that city-state's really giving you a hard time. Yeah, I can totally get to that, you prick. Gosh, you know, sometimes I just wish I could destroy the universe. Well, you can get that. Where'd the horse go? I don't know, there was a horse attacking him, but I guess he ran off. So I guess... Oh, why don't you have the granary? Why didn't I build the granary? I guess I don't know. That's usually the first thing. So now I can't send it to my capital. So, well, shitballs. I guess, that trade route's just going to be on hold for the time being. Alright. So there was a ruin. You know what? Actually, this guy's going to stay down here. Actually, I'll send him right there. This guy can go get this ruin. How about that? Isabella made the Great Wall. Well, that's alright. Better her than the Ottomans or Rome. I noticed Rome likes to make the Great Wall a lot of the time. I'm not sure if there's like a certain... Oh, are you kidding me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, so... I will name this city Francesia. There you go. In my piece of fiction, Frances is the daughter of Aaron West. You know, Westoria, Frances... There. Oh, Brad, you're so clever, creating town and city names after people. Ooh, aren't you fucking original? Yeah, I know. I should just name my city Alexandria, but do it for like 7 different cities, like someone I used to know.